Hello and welcome to All the Tanks. This is the Progetto 46. Is for me? This is easily one of the most reliable and fun to play credit makers at tier 8 that I would heavily recommend everybody gets in their garage. Now, it is quite expensive. Tier 8 premiums are quite expensive, but I think this one is worth it, especially if you don't have a tier 8 premium to make money with. Obviously, you can get them from the bond shop if you'd prefer to get them for free from like playing in the game, but I think the Progetto is very fun. The main highlight of this vehicle is the incredible gun handling and your teammates driving into you because they just can't resist how cool your tank is. And the DPM is very nice as well, combined with the incredible gun handling. And like, you really don't have to worry about how you spend your shells in this tank. Obviously, if you fire one shell at a time and reload the first shell in the drum, you will have higher DPM, but it's absolutely not necessary. You can just kind of play this tank like an autoloader, aka just driving out, shooting all your shells. I have the gun handling to put 2 in here. Pull back, I don't want to take any damage. Another really big strength of this Progetto is actually the just the amount of hit points it has. I mean, look, I have a bounty hardening, sure, but this has 1560 hit points. That's as much as heavy tanks. Not quite as much as Super Pershing medium, but that guy he's kind of a heavy tank in the medium role, so that's expected. But the Progetto just has so much hit points to like trade with its opponents, take risks against its opponents, and just farm out damage. I've gone for Vents, V-Stab, and Hardening. I find that this gives me the DPM, the gun handling, and of course, the hit points to just do everything that you need with this tank. And I honestly also feel like I actually have my premium rounds loaded. That's a bit of a mistake. I'm just going to actually switch out right now back to my standard rounds because I need to save my gold rounds for those heavies. Although I usually do feel okay shooting just standard rounds in this tank. And that's why I say it's a good credit maker. Is because the gun handling is so good, it's mostly going to hit where you're aiming. So if you do aim for weak spots or the side of tanks, you're going to hit them with the standard rounds and still pen, because it has enough standard pen. I think it's like 226 or something. 212 pen, okay. Not as much as I thought, but it's still enough, especially when your shots actually go where you aim them. I always feel like I can trust the Progetto. The Progetto always hits what I want it to. I never feel like I'm missing out because my tank is like misbehaving or something. Man, I love the Progetto. This tank is incredible. So I don't think I actually want to push further in this flank. We need a light tank for that to spot these guys out. So I'm actually going to go back, maybe reposition, support the heavies from behind. These guys are actually losing this side, so I think I'm going to go back here and take this position. And in fact, why don't we activate teleport device right now? Okay, so I decided not to teleport straight into the action. Let's choose a bit of a safer position to appear in. We can hopefully see somebody make a mistake, give them the 720 damage in 4 seconds that this tank is capable of dealing out, and maybe the Miel is going to misposition here and fire in the open maybe. So I'm looking out for the Miel. I am also like, you know what, maybe we should just go trade with the heavy tanks, although they have more tanks than us. Maybe I need to slow down, read the situation. We're losing the heavy flank. I don't want to drive into the heavy flank. I want to take damage off of this M6Y getting pushed. There's the Miel, not in a position for me to farm him, unfortunately. Maybe the C75 is making a mistake. We can give him our whole magazine, that's completely fine. We'll miss that shot. Did we get spotted? No, I mean, oh, okay, we get spotted at the end here, but that's fine. We're not going to take any damage from these guys. Let's fall back to a safer position. This Miel is going to be a very big problem for us here. He's a lot sneakier than I am, and he can put out his magazine a lot quicker than I can. Literally 2 seconds quicker for the same damage. Okay, Hori 1 took out one of our guys back there. There's the Miel. I really need to hit this Miel. Maybe with at least 2. With at least 2. Nice. See what I was saying about the Progetto? It just hits. It just hits what you aim it at. This tank is so reliable. This tank is so reliable. You should never have a situation where you like have to complain about the gun in this tank. It's just so good. So I'm going to regroup over here with my Su-130 and my Lerva because these guys are kind of getting overrun here. We're running out of allies. We're running out of space on the map to play in, basically. Hopefully we can maybe get a punish on this on the Shah. Maybe the Progetto makes a mistake. I would like to stay with my hit points for now. We can give him 1 for free. He doesn't really know what's going on. We can get hit by this Type 71 actually as well. Gonna hide behind this building. Not Type 71, Type 57. Okay, running out of space. The Char actually... Okay, he ran away from the Lurva. He must be on reload or something. There's a Scorpion. No, I think it's time to risk it. I think we need to just start getting shots out on these guys. Even if I'm going to be spotted and I'm going to trade. We can finish off this Scorpion, we track him. I think we still would have finished him anyway, but, you know, it's good to get the track off. I need to pull back here so I don't get shot by the Type 57 over there. Hard to position entirely safely here because we don't have any safe positions to be in. I'm looking, maybe my next shots need to go in like this Ho-Ri. Maybe the Progetto is going to push out here. Let's look for the Progetto. We get spotted. By the Super Pershing, I suppose. Char, the Miel is going to give me shots. Looking for shots on the Char. We can get our magazine out just before he kills us, I think. Nice. I mean, 3,000 damage. Pretty good for a game where our team is getting completely overrun. I mean, we won our flank mostly, although we didn't really hold it. The enemy came back and just pushed it back after we lost the heavy flank. But I mean, 3,000 damage, that's acceptable. That's a good result for this tank. I'm happy with that. Let's jump immediately into game number 2. Oh, okay, so a tier 10 game, although a lot of stuff is pretty lightly armored in this game. I'm just going to swap out and take the full premium rounds. You don't have to do this. I just want to have the extra guarantee of the penetration and the shell velocity. We're going to go fight over this lower area here. Hopefully we have a lot of allies coming with us. We have one already in the bat chat. Skoda T50, Mod 1. Okay, so maybe this is not going to be the best flank ever. I may actually just stop here and snipe for the middle. When the light tanks spot each other, probably. Because I'm not feeling too confident about the number of tanks that we have coming here. So the standard B spotted all the way over in the base. There's the VCS. Okay, he can spot me now. I've got to be very careful. I do not want to get spotted sitting on these top of these train tracks. We can give him one. I mean, I'm literally like moving and reversing as I fire that shot, but it still hits. The Progetto is so reliable. Who does not love the gun on the Progetto? This gun is just made of absolute Italian magic. Need to be careful. 2 unspotted even 90s roaming the map. Not sure where they are. The Progetto 65 and the T-44-100 spotting on the other side of the map. So let's actually take the position. Let's push forwards here. We have a little bit of information to play off of. I do want to know where the Leopard 1 is. Hopefully the Leopard 1 isn't playing on this side of the map. But I think we actually have enough people here, especially with the Progetto 65 spotted on the other side. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the play where we push over to the other side of this river, and you can just outflank everybody playing here and here, as long as you just push straight to here. So I am spotted. There's probably somebody in this bush. XM57. Okay, well at least he didn't hit me. That would have been a nasty surprise. Should have been checking the tank destroyer lineup a little bit better for that information, because that is a horrible surprise to not know about. Now I don't think I'm spotted. We can just fire at his lower plate. Not the best aim by me. We track him with that one. We get one shot out. Oh, that's fine. 3 shots for 1 of damage. That's completely fine. We got 200 extra damage on him. Not like assistance, but like... Okay, he's taking that damage because of my play. That's perfectly fine. The bat chat went up. He didn't spot anything. Let's actually play to kill these light tanks in the middle. Those are our next targets. He's dead. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this play where I come up under here, underneath this CS52 lease. I'm a big fan of Live Oaks. Live Oaks is a pretty well-designed map. There's always opportunities to continue pushing forwards and advancing the situation. Not if you take a big hit from an XM57 though. CS52 lease, he's actually shootable from here. If I can get the gun depression over this ridge, I can give him my full mag. I'm taking hits from the standard B. I'm just going to shoot twice and start pulling back because I don't want to take more than 2 from the standard B. Please don't. If I just look away from my problems, the problems stop existing, you know? So the XM is I'm unspotted now. I can push up. I can maybe just put my shots into this Leopard 1. And look, we've already got our whole mag back in this tank. This Progetto is so good. Leopard taking the whole mag from us. That's fine. This game is a bit turbo. Although the enemies also, they've won the heavy flank at least. Not sure how many hit points are over there, but maybe some hit points still to farm in this game. This VCS is not going to spot me, right? No, he's not. That's the beauty of coming under this ridge. You don't get spotted. This guy's actually coming forwards aggressively. I can pop up like here, give him the whole mag. I don't think I'm going to have to because he's like blowing himself up. So that's nice that their light tank has taken themselves out of the game. I'm not sure where this last ELC even 90 is. That guy is so sneaky. He could probably be like here. That's my guess actually. Is he's playing like right here or something. Oh. I can see the future, by the way. That's the intuition you get after you play enough World of Tanks. You just kind of know where the light tank is, you know? Hit him in the track, that's unfortunate, that shot went low. That one again went low, that was unfortunate. Progetto finally showing that it can miss shots. That's very surprising. So this game going very fast. Maybe didn't make the best choices, should have played more aggressive early on to risk it for the win. For the damage at least. We hit that shot, finally we hit a shot on the even 90. you know what? I take it back, it wasn't the gun missing, it was me. I should have aimed better. Progetto 65 surprising me from the fog of war. Luckily I got to the building safely. Gonna wait for one more bullet to load. Maybe I'm unspotted at this point. Does he want to trade? Oh, okay. I'm not sure what spotted me. But you know what, we've got hit points. So Skoda T50 leading the charge for me. Let's get in there and trade with this Progetto 65. And show him that a tier 8 version of the Progetto is better. Although actually, Progetto 65 did get buffed. So 2,200 damage, not as much damage as the previous game, but obviously this one was a little bit harder because it was tier 7 matches. And man, like, look, this gun is just so fantastic. The Progetto is a fantastic machine. I always enjoy my time playing this tank. I never miss because of the gun. It's just the best. I don't own the Prototipo 6. That tank is probably just better than this one if you can get it for sale. But I don't own it. I've never played it, so I can't like really compare them. But what I do know is that the Progetto just has insane hit points. It's as mobile as you need it to be. You can even bring turbo if you want. Although for the second build, I'm bringing aiming device over the hardening for stuff like sniping maps like Prokhorovka. But man, this tank is just fantastic. So we come out, third on damage on our team. Leopard 1 managed to farm quite a lot. Seems like, I mean, this game, pretty much everybody on our team managed to get a lot of damage out. The enemy just got kind of rolled. Top on XP in the game. And let's see the financial report. Okay, so we fired full premium ammo in that game. We missed a few shots. And it cost us nearly 80,000 credits. So when you're playing this tank with full gold ammo, you are going to lose money because you have so much DPM, you have so many shots to fire out, and your gun handling is reliable enough to take risky shots where you will miss because they're just such insane shots that it's really not likely to hit anyway. But trust me, when you can definitely play this tank full standard ammo. I don't really bother with the HE because the penetration is only 45, and I'm not going to bring intuition and like focus on that. But man, this tank is an insane credit maker. And just a whole load of fun. As always, a massive shout out to all my current supporters. And thank you for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this video, and maybe you're a bit more interested in getting a Progetto 46 for yourself now. But if tier 8 premiums aren't your speed, maybe check out the video on screen now for a look at a tank with a much less reliable gun, but definitely hits a lot harder, the KV2.